Hi guys, want to welcome you guys to the channel. I've had this Poulan Pro for a few years now. Never has ran right, and the idle adjustment for low and high I've never had the tool for, so I picked this setup from Amazon with all the different tools and a tool bag. So the first thing is we need to figure out which one we need to use, and I believe it's an inverted so I believe it's the 21 spline is what I think it is, but it has all the it has the double D, small head Pac-Man, single D, Pac-Man, 7 splined, 6 star, basically a flathead screwdriver, small head single D, and the hexagon. But for this one it should be the 21 spline, so I'm gonna leave all the other ones in their package. So if that's focusing right, you can see it's basically an inverted Torx bit, just with a lot more spines. So first off, I want to show you why I need to do this. So while it's idling and mid-range, it's fine. As soon as I pull the trigger all the way and go to the high is when it wants to stall. Runs fine. As soon as I full throttle, it wants to die all the time. So we need to adjust the high idle. So that is what we're going to do in this video. Okay, so now what we need to do is start this up, and we need to play with the throttle while we're turning this. Since it's getting starved, I think we need to go counterclockwise. So I'll start this up, get this started here. Okay, as you've seen from there, just counterclockwise, play with the throttle. You don't want to be too lean or too rich. So normally with the throttle response, you can see how sometimes it was bogging down. You want to get it to a spot where it reacts quickly, has a good response. So let's go ahead and test this out on the log here and see how it's going to run, see if it's got enough power to go through this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play with this as I'm cutting, see if I can get it to run a little bit better. Okay, so it's cutting fine. Besides, I probably need to sharpen the teeth up. But I got it where it's not stalling out as you're cutting through. So I will leave a link in the description for that. But this saw is not exactly made for the big stuff. So I am going to go over here, cut up some little stuff, which is what this will mainly be used for. This is going to be my saw for the razor for out in the trail, in case you got some, you know, logs about this size down in the trail. So it's mainly a throwaway saw for me. So this is the type of stuff it's actually made for. The steel will be for the big stuff. Okay, so if your carburetor's out of adjustment, this toolkit works beautiful. And then also, if anybody else needs it, I've got pretty much every carburetor adjustment tool that they make, I think. There's probably a few missing, but a saw that's been sitting in the barn for 3 years now, unused, finally works right. Probably should have done it a long time ago, but I've just been carrying the big saw around, which is great for the big stuff like this. But when I'm out on the trail banging around in the bed of the side-by-side, much rather have the Poulan, because I'm not worried about breaking it or anything. It's a, I don't know, $100 chainsaw, I think. Probably less than that when I bought it. But if you want something cheap that works, Poulan Pro, you might need to buy the $10, $13 toolkit. The link will be down in the description below, so you guys can pick you up a toolkit if you got a chainsaw like this that's been sitting around for a while because it doesn't run right. One more thing about this toolkit, it's pretty much for any two-stroke. So chainsaw, weed eater, trimmer, edger, whatever you got, any outdoor power tool with a two-stroke, that toolkit will probably work.